Welcome back. It's your host, Mr. Gray. I just want to thank you once again for tuning in. I always appreciate you. I also appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I always try my best to come out with shoe reviews for things that you guys maybe have missed or that you're hoping to get. Either way, I'm hoping that, the material I'm providing you guys is to y'all satisfaction. If not, feel free to tell me. I do have a pretty thick skin most of the time, but I always like to know where I can improve. So anyway, without further ado, today what we are going to review is the Sachs general purpose shoe, and what's the color? I forgot. Archive Dark Sulfur. So I originally did the review on the general purpose shoe in bone, which it wasn't necessarily called bone, but that's the name of one of the colors in the colorway. This one actually was named, the model name, Archive Dark Sulfur. So anyway, that's the one I'm going to review today. Interestingly, I love the original one that I reviewed the most. This is probably like my second favorite one, but I think the rumored gray one that's supposed to come out whenever, that will be the uncontested number 2 for me when that comes out. But this one, it's still not bad. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it. It has the same exact box as the last one. You have the Nike Craft branding all over the shoe box. There, as you can see, it says general purpose there, and these are in my size. And I'm not gonna put these like the ones that are in bone. I have them up in that corner. I don't know if you can see them. I've been wearing those a lot. These, I'm not sure 100% positive I'm going to keep these. These may end up trade bait. I'm still trying to figure it out. So since I'm not sure, I'm just going to hold on to them for a couple months until I'm positive or not if I'm going to want to wear them or if I'm going to want to pass them off. I'm not sure if I'm 100% in love with this colorway. But anyway, we can go into what we think about the colorway in the light box. So without further ado, let's head over to the light box. So into the shoe box, as promised, we have the Sachs general purpose shoe, and I know they call it Archive something Sulfur, but I'm just gonna call it mustard yellow. And if you see it online, you may be unaware. Sometimes, depending on the lighting that the person takes the shoe in, whether it's a kind of a brownish color, but it is truly a mustard yellow color. It's somewhere between this right here, this I guess I don't even know what to say it feels like, but this portion right here that you see me touching, this part is kind of like a cheddar yellow, but the actual material right here, the softer material right here, is actually kind of has, and it looks exactly mustard yellow. And even though the mud guard right here does look slightly different than that, I'd still say mustard yellow. Maybe a more faded mustard yellow. And I'm not saying that like I don't like the shoe. I do like the original general purpose shoe that came out. And I kind of like this one. For me, both shoes sit right on the outside of the Sachs Mars Yard in color wise. It's like they went to the left and right of without giving you that exact color. But they said, we're going to give you close, but not exactly that. So it's still a great shoe. But I do want you guys to have a true understanding on the actual color we're dealing with here, which can be a little bit difficult to tell from online pictures. So technically, I did already review this shoe in the original colorway, but I'm going to be fair and make sure I review this shoe the same. I was trying not to, but it's just not fair. So anyway, starting the review feels so much like the other one, so and it's gonna be exactly the same, except the colors are different because it's the same exact shoe. But anyway, you see how you have that Nike Craft on the bottom of the outsole, and then you have very huge knobs here. Like, these are very good for hiking. But just to throw it out there, since I do walk in, I have the original shoe, the original colorway. I walk in these out and everywhere, just kind of regular sidewalk walking, outside walking, whatever, down the street. And these shoes are very comfortable. I'm not a hiker. I don't go off the beaten path. It's just not something I do. That's not a part of my regular everyday. It's just not me. When I'm gonna intentionally work out, I'm actually at the gym. Outside of that, though, the shoe is comfortable. But these knobs actually do, these knobs on the bottom, this thick tread, they look like they're perfect for hiking though. So anyway, you have the black outsole with these very thick knobs. You have that brownish tannish midsole, which I love that color. And then you have the majority of shoe. And I'm just gonna say, to me, the colorways fit between cheddar and mustard yellow. So you have that white swoosh on the inside and on the outside. You have that suede, and I love the hints of suede it puts in there. It's just beautiful to me. So you have that suede going around the front of the toe box. You have suede. You also have suede going all the way through the eyelets. And then you have on the heel of the shoe, at the upper and the bottom part of the heel, you also have more suede. And these two suedes are actually a little bit different. This one's a little bit more finer. This one's a little bit rough, but not extremely rough. You guys have seen that shaggy suede, and this is not that. It's all pretty much smooth. I love that Tom Sachs font, or the Tom Sachs font for the Nike right here on the heel. It's beautiful. Unlike the original general purpose shoe that came out, these tabs right here in the back and in the hanging off the tongue, these are red, but of course on the original they're blue. Not that this is the craziest thing. I just noticed the other day. Sometimes I miss the details of my own shoes. It happens, guys. I noticed just kind of how it has this little box that I don't know if I noticed that the way the shoe tie right here, or the shoelace holder right here, actually goes through the tag on the tongue and then sticks out through the top of the tag. I didn't even notice that on my shoe that I'm wearing every day until recently. So I just found that interesting. One thing I'm not sure if I even mentioned in my original review, because I did not notice it, I don't believe I did notice it, is right here on the inside of the shoe on the heel, it has and I think I may have mentioned this, but it has a nice cushioning right there, which I think is really, really awesome. It does feel really comfortable. This is a great shoe through and through. Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing, and I'm not trying to purposely. On the insole, you have Nike. Once again, you have that Nike Craft in that font, that Tom Sachs font, and then you have their version of the Nike swoosh. What else do we have, guys? The shoestrings, they are not white. They are a cream color, and the tongue is kind of creamish, off-whitish in a way. Close to white, but not white. This is white. This tag is definitely white, but it does not match the color of the actual tongue. So, let me see. But for the most part, though, guys, I think that covers the shoe. It's a very comfortable walking shoe. I personally feel it's probably a great hiking shoe as well. I'm still up in the air on if this is a keeper. The mustard yellow, I was hoping, my hope was it was a little bit more browner. I would like that natural brown. The bone color ones is what I'm going to call the original ones. They kind of had more of a natural, or a kind of a natural tan-ish color, a light tan. And I guess I'm looking for brown. Either way, the color I'm really, really, truly pining after is the gray version that's supposedly supposed to come out. So, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that until it comes out, because there's no point in talking about something I can't have at the moment. So anyway, I think I hit the most major parts of the shoe, guys. So I'm just going to give y'all a little spin here as best as I can with one hand or two hands. There we go. This is the conclusion of the Tom Sachs general purpose shoe. I just want to thank you guys, like I said, always for tuning in. I ask that you please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. It helps out more than you think. And like I said, just thank you for coming to my channel. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Mr. Gray out.